Austria is a country where elegance, breathtaking nature, and charming culture come together beautifully. Known for its stunning Alpine landscapes, peaceful cities, and the beauty and sophistication of Austrian women, this European nation feels like a real-life fairy tale. In this travel documentary, we'll journey through Austria's snow-capped mountains, crystal-clear lakes, historic castles, and vibrant cultural traditions. From the classical music heritage of Vienna to the quiet beauty of hidden villages in the Alps, every corner of Austria offers something unforgettable. Austria's majestic natural wonders. Eisriesenwelt Ice Caves, a mystical frozen wonderland. Our journey begins in the Eisriesenwelt Ice Caves, a stunning natural wonder located in the heart of the Austrian Alps. Stretching over 42 kilometers, these caves are the largest ice cave system in the world. When you step inside, you're greeted by a mystical world of glistening frozen waterfalls, shimmering ice sculptures, and enormous ice pillars emerging from the earth. The ambiance is truly magical, as each twist and turn reveals something even more spectacular than the last, a true frozen paradise. The walls of the cave glisten with crystalline ice formations that look as if they're adorned with countless diamonds, and the air is crisp and cold, making you feel as though you've entered a timeless frozen wonderland. The caves are only open between May and October, adding a sense of exclusivity and excitement for those who make the trek. It's a perfect destination for both thrill seekers and nature enthusiasts who want to witness the timeless beauty that only millions of years of nature can carve out. So what's it like to walk through a cave sculpted by ice over the millennia? The natural beauty of the ice, carved into fantastical shapes and illuminated by carefully placed lights, creates an unforgettable experience that feels both otherworldly and deeply connected to the earth. Hallstatt, a lakeside fairy tale. Next, we find ourselves in Hallstatt, a village so enchanting that it looks like it belongs in a storybook. Nestled along the shores of Hallstatter Sea and surrounded by towering mountains, Hallstatt captures the imagination with its charming wooden houses adorned with colorful flowers and its tranquil lakeside setting. Hallstatt is more than just a pretty face. It is home to the world's oldest salt mine in operation for over 7,000 years. The salt mine, which played a vital role in the development and prosperity of Hallstatt, offers fascinating tours that take you through narrow tunnels and lead to expansive underground chambers filled with relics from centuries past. The fascinating part is that Hallstatt is so famous for its beauty that a replica of it was built in China, yet nothing compares to the original. As you wander the narrow streets, it's easy to see why people are so captivated by this place. It's not just the views, it's the sense of history, the connection with nature, and the authenticity of a village that has stood the test of time. The picturesque setting is complemented by small family-run shops, cozy cafes that overlook the lake, and boat tours that allow you to take in the breathtaking scenery from the water. Every corner of Hallstatt tells a story, a timeless one, that combines natural beauty with the enduring spirit of its people. The Green Lake, the lake that disappears. Have you ever heard of a lake that disappears? That's exactly what happens at Austria's Green Lake, or Grüner See, located in Styria. During spring, melting snow from the surrounding mountains floods the area, turning it into an underwater wonderland, complete with submerged trees, benches, and pathways. Divers describe it as a dreamlike experience, like stepping into a magical world hidden beneath crystal-clear green water. Imagine swimming among trees with leaves still attached, gliding over park benches, and looking down at trails that seem like they belong on dry land. But come late summer, the water level recedes, revealing a dry park once again. This phenomenon makes Grüner See one of the most unique attractions in Austria, a place where water and land swap rolls in a mesmerizing dance with nature. The area transforms from an underwater haven back to a tranquil grassy park where people can walk, picnic, and enjoy the mountainous backdrop. What do you think? Regardless of when you visit, Grüner See tells a story about nature's impermanence and the ever-changing beauty of our planet. Celebrating culture and tradition. Almabtrieb, the annual cow parade. Imagine seeing cows adorned with flower crowns and jingling bells strutting proudly down the village streets. This colorful celebration is called Almabtrieb, or the cow parade, which happens every autumn in rural Austria. Farmers decorate their cows after a successful grazing season in the Alpine pastures, leading them down from the mountains in a festive procession. The sight is full of energy and color, with villagers dressed in traditional attire, children running alongside the cattle, and visitors from all over the world who come to witness this unique tradition. For locals, it's more than just moving livestock. It's an expression of gratitude for nature's bounty, a way to honor the partnership between humans and animals. The sense of community and joy is palpable, with locals and visitors alike lining the streets to catch a glimpse of these flower-crowned stars of the countryside. It's moments like these that remind us why travel documentary storytelling matters to capture and share the beauty of cultures that are still deeply connected to nature and tradition. Beyond the colorful procession, the Almabtrieb is also a celebration of agricultural life. There are music, dancing, and local food and drink that bring everyone together, making it one of the most cherished events of the year for these mountain communities. Krampus, Austria's terrifying Christmas tradition. Christmas in Austria has an eerie twist. While many people are familiar with Santa Claus, few know about Krampus, Santa's sinister counterpart who appears during the Christmas season. During December, towns across Austria come alive with Krampus parades, where people dressed in furry costumes and grotesque masks march through the streets, shaking bells and rattling chains. The experience is thrilling for onlookers, as the anticipation builds with the sound of approaching bells and the sudden appearance of terrifying figures emerging from the darkness. This frightening tradition is both thrilling and unique. It's a mix of fear and excitement, with the eerie atmosphere of the parades providing a stark contrast to the joyful elements of Christmas. Krampus is a reminder that folklore is rich with complex characters. Not everything is just sugar plums and candy canes. The costumes, which often take months to create, are intricate and frighteningly realistic, with large horns, fangs, and hair that makes the figures seem otherworldly. It's a tradition that encourages us to think about the duality of the holiday season, the joy and warmth of Christmas, balanced with the shadowy reminder of Krampus. Viennese ball season, a night of elegance. Moving to the elegant side of Austrian culture, we step into Vienna's ball season, where more than 450 formal balls take place every year. This tradition allows people from all walks of life to step into a fairy tale where they get to dress up in their finest attire, dance to waltz music, and enjoy the timeless beauty of Vienna's grand ballrooms. Picture chandeliers glistening overhead as couples move gracefully across polished floors to the timeless rhythm of classical music. For one night, everyone gets to feel like royalty. The ball season isn't just about dancing. It's about the community coming together, preserving a piece of their cultural heritage, and celebrating life in the most glamorous way possible. It's amazing to see that in a world so focused on modernity, Vienna keeps the spirit of elegance alive through these traditional gatherings. These balls are more than social events. They are a connection to history. Many balls have their own themes and traditions, from the opera ball to the Philharmonic ball, each with its own special touch that makes it unique. Whether you're an experienced dancer or a novice, the energy in these ballrooms is infectious, and being part of it is an experience like no other. Life customs and daily culture. Silent Sundays, a day of tranquility. In Austria, Sundays are special, commonly known as Silent Sundays. This day is dedicated to quiet reflection, relaxation, and spending time with loved ones. Unlike in other countries where Sundays can be noisy and bustling, Austrians cherish this day of calm, and it is common to avoid using loud appliances or creating unnecessary noise. Shops are often closed and the streets have a peaceful stillness as people slow down and take the time to unwind from the busy week. Instead, families gather for relaxed meals, take walks, or enjoy time in their homes. The tranquility of these silent Sundays shows how much Austrians value relaxation and unity. It's a tradition that helps everyone slow down and appreciate the simplicity of life. When was the last time you took a whole day just to slow down and unwind? Silent Sundays are a reflection of Austria's emphasis on quality of life and finding balance, something that can inspire us all in today's fast-paced world. Whether enjoying a leisurely brunch with family or taking a long walk in the countryside, the goal is to recharge and be present in the moment. Talking about money, a taboo in Austria. Unlike in some cultures where discussions about money are relatively casual, in Austria, finances are a private matter. Asking about someone's salary or financial situation is seen as intrusive. Even among close friends and family, such topics are often off limits. This cultural value is tied to the broader emphasis on privacy in Austrian society, where people respect boundaries and avoid conversations that might create discomfort or tension. The idea is to maintain harmony in social interactions where people are not judged based on financial status, but rather on their character and contributions. For travelers visiting Austria, it's important to be mindful of this cultural nuance. Understanding the unspoken rules about money can help you navigate social interactions more smoothly. This respect for privacy is also seen in other aspects of Austrian culture, where personal space and boundaries are highly regarded. Traditional attire, Lederhosen and Dirndl. Austrians take pride in their traditional attire, and it's not unusual to see people wearing Lederhosen and Dirndls during family gatherings, community events, and festive occasions. Lederhosen, leather shorts for men, and the colorful Dirndl dresses for women are more than just costumes. They represent a deep connection to cultural heritage. Each outfit is unique, often embroidered with intricate designs that reflect the region or even the family's history, adding a personal touch to these traditional garments. The love for these garments is evident in the way they are passed down through generations. Each piece carries a sense of history, pride, and belonging, making them a vibrant reminder of Austria's cultural roots. Lederhosen and Dirndls are not just worn during Oktoberfest, they are a regular feature of weddings, festivals, and other celebrations, showing how traditional attire is very much alive in everyday Austrian culture. Symbols of art, culture, and innovation. Hundertwasser, House art meets architecture. Vienna is a city where art and architecture merge in spectacular ways, and nowhere is this more apparent than in the Hundertwasser House. Designed by the artist Friedensreich Hundertwasser, this colorful and whimsical residential building defies conventional architectural norms. With its wavy floors, mismatched windows, and rooftop gardens, the Hundertwasser House embodies the artist's vision of a space that is both in harmony with nature and full of joy. Hundertwasser's philosophy was that straight lines are godless, and this building, with its fluid shapes and organic design, reflects his commitment to breaking away from rigidity. It's a delight to see, reminding visitors that creativity and imagination can shape the environments in which we live. The Hundertwasser House isn't just a building. It's an experience, a bold reminder of the power of creativity to transform even the most mundane aspects of life, such as residential architecture. The use of vibrant colors, irregular shapes, and the incorporation of nature into the design all make this one of Vienna's must-see attractions, embodying the spirit of freedom and individuality. Lipizzaner horses of the Spanish riding school. No travel documentary on Austria would be complete without mentioning the famous Lipizzaner horses. The Spanish riding school in Vienna is where these beautiful white horses perform incredible displays of classical dressage. The partnership between horse and rider is breathtaking, as they execute intricate maneuvers that are a testament to the years of training and the deep connection they share. The performances are set to classical music, and the harmony between the riders and horses is so perfect that it feels as though they are dancing. Watching the Lipizzaner stallions in action is like watching ballet on horseback, graceful, powerful, and utterly captivating. This tradition is over 450 years old, and the preservation of this classical style of horsemanship is a source of pride for Austrians. The training of the horses begins from a young age, and each move requires precise coordination and communication between the horse and rider. Visitors can witness not only the public performances, but also the morning training sessions, which offer a behind-the-scenes look at the incredible discipline and skill involved in maintaining this centuries-old tradition. Viennese coffeehouse culture. Vienna's coffeehouse culture is iconic. It's more than just a place to grab a cup of coffee. Viennese coffeehouses are known as public living rooms, where people come to debate, read, write, or simply spend hours enjoying the atmosphere. Time slows down here, encouraging people to savor every sip of their coffee, while surrounded by plush, seating marble tables and the gentle hum of conversation. The waiters, dressed in formal attire, serve coffee with a sense of ceremony, often accompanied by a slice of cake, adding to the leisurely pace of these establishments. This unique culture has even been recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage. A visit to Vienna wouldn't be complete without experiencing the timeless charm of a traditional coffeehouse. It's a space that welcomes everyone, from philosophers to travelers, simply looking for a moment of tranquility. The coffeehouses have also been important centers for literature and the arts, where writers, artists, and thinkers throughout history have gathered to share ideas and inspire each other. This tradition lives on today, and sitting in a Viennese coffeehouse, you can feel the creative energy that has fueled so much of Austria's cultural heritage. Unique Austrian experiences, the Sound of Music pilgrimage. For many, Austria brings to mind the famous musical, The Sound of Music. Visitors can take tours of the filming locations, Mirabell Gardens, Leopoldskron Palace, and the gazebo where 16 Going on 17 was filmed. These spots have become iconic, with fans of the film coming from all over to reenact their favorite scenes and take in the stunning views that served as the movie's backdrop. Walking in the footsteps of the Von Trapp family is a nostalgic experience for many and offers a unique glimpse into both the cinematic history and the natural beauty of Salzburg. Beyond the film, Salzburg has a deep connection with music, being the birthplace of Mozart. And during the Salzburg Festival, the entire city comes alive with music, theater, and dance. The historic streets of Salzburg, with their Baroque architecture and vibrant atmosphere, provide the perfect backdrop for a journey into Austria's rich musical heritage, making this a must-visit for fans of both classical music and cinematic history. Christmas markets, a winter wonderland. Austria's Christmas markets are a dream come true for anyone looking to experience holiday magic. From mid-November until Christmas Eve, festive markets pop up all over Austria, transforming town squares into enchanting winter wonderlands. The Vienna Christmas market at Rathausplatz is one of the most famous, with stalls selling handcrafted gifts, hot mulled wine, roasted chestnuts, and holiday treats. The scent of freshly baked cookies and spiced wine fills the air, and the atmosphere is filled with warmth and festive cheer. Each market has its own character, whether it's the grandeur of Schönbrunn Palace's market or the cozy romantic atmosphere of Salzburg's Christkindlmarkt. Visiting these markets is about more than just shopping. It's about immersing yourself in the festive spirit, enjoying local delicacies, and embracing the warmth of the season. There are also performances, choirs singing Christmas carols, and children's activities that make the markets perfect for families. The lights, music, and joyful ambiance create a magical experience that captures the essence of the holiday season, making Austria one of the best places in the world to experience Christmas. Arlberg skiing region, birthplace of alpine skiing. For those who love winter sports, Arlberg is the place to be. Known as the birthplace of alpine skiing, the Arlberg region offers some of the finest ski resorts in the world, including St. Anton Lech and Zürs. With powdery snow, excellent slopes, and depressed ski activities, Arlberg is a winter paradise for both seasoned skiers and beginners. The area boasts a mix of challenging trails for advanced skiers and gentle slopes for those just starting out, making it accessible to all skill levels. Beyond skiing, there are opportunities for snowshoeing, horse-drawn sleigh rides, and even winter hiking. It's a region that combines adrenaline-fueled sports with serene winter beauty, making it an unforgettable part of any winter travel documentary. The picturesque Alpine villages, with their traditional wooden chalets and warm hospitality, offer the perfect place to relax after a day on the slopes. Cozying up by a fireplace with a hot drink while looking out at the snow-covered peaks is the perfect way to end an exhilarating day in the Arlberg region. Gastronomy and Austrian delights. The art of schnitzel, a national treasure. No trip to Austria is complete without indulging in the country's culinary pride, the Wiener Schnitzel. Traditionally made with veal and fried to a golden crisp, the schnitzel is more than just a dish. It's an expression of Austrian culinary tradition. Each restaurant adds its own touch, making the experience of eating schnitzel in Austria one filled with warmth, history, and delicious flavor. The golden crust achieved by coating the meat in breadcrumbs and frying it to perfection provides a satisfying crunch that pairs perfectly with a side of potato salad or lingonberry jam. Dining on schnitzel in Austria isn't just about the food, it's about the atmosphere. Many restaurants serving this traditional dish are family-run establishments that have been around for generations each, with their own secret techniques passed down through the years. The sense of tradition and pride is evident in every bite, making the experience much more than just a meal. It's a connection to Austria's culinary heritage. Styrian pumpkin seed oil green gold. In the southern region of Styria, you'll find a culinary gem known as Styrian pumpkin seed oil. Often called green gold, this nutty dark green oil is a staple in Austrian kitchens, used in salads, soups, and even drizzled over vanilla ice cream. Visiting a local oil mill to witness the process of making pumpkin seed oil provides a glimpse into Austria's agricultural heritage. It's a small but meaningful insight into the country's dedication to quality and tradition. The deep green color of the oil, coupled with its rich, nutty flavor, makes it a unique and versatile ingredient that enhances a variety of dishes. The oil is often used as a finishing touch, adding a burst of flavor to dishes just before serving. In Styria, it's common to see pumpkin seed oil served with fresh bread or used as a salad dressing, where its distinct taste elevates even the simplest ingredients. The oil has become a symbol of the region, embodying the care and craftsmanship of Styrian farmers who have cultivated this tradition over generations. High mountain cuisine, a taste of the Alps. In the Alpine regions of Austria, high mountain cuisine is something every traveler should experience. Hearty, flavorful dishes like Käsnacken cheese dumplings and Tiroler Grüstel, potatoes, onions, and pork are favorites after a long day of skiing or hiking. The hearty dishes are designed to provide sustenance and warmth perfect for the cold mountain climate. The mountain huts known as Almhütten offer a cozy atmosphere with wooden interiors, fireplaces, and stunning views of the surrounding peaks. Sitting down to a traditional meal after a day in the crisp mountain air is an experience that captures the essence of Austrian hospitality. Each dish tells a story of the region's agricultural roots, using simple local ingredients to create flavors that are comforting and satisfying.